Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to do another update on the BARNDOMINIUM, the Burghoff. It is coming together. It's still a just absolute war zone down here, which I'm not too stoked about. It's kind of hard, tidying up and then it just getting messy again. But I can't wait to clean this all up. But anyways, we've got a lot that has happened over the last month. I think that was the last time that I did an update on the build, and a lot has happened. Man, we've had a lot of subcontractors. Caleb Yon's been out here working on stuff. I've been doing a ton in here. Of course, we had Ed Mangold. He came up and he's been just absolutely so critical to this whole project. Had some friends over. So it's been pretty busy here at this build site. So here is the inside so far. Really stoked. We had some friends yesterday come over and help me hang all this tongue and groove. I think it looks really good. Of course, we got still, some like trim that we've got to put up. But overall, man, I think it's a really good accent in here. Yeah, so we've got this anchor board for a beam that we're also going to be putting in. But yeah, I think it turned out really nice. I think it's a good kind of a mixture of that knotty pine, and the colors that we chose, I think, work well with it. So yeah, pretty stoked on that. One thing you'll see throughout this update here is the doors. I hung my first set of doors. That's pretty crisp close right there. Looks pretty good. They're not perfect, but for my first time, I'm pretty happy with the work. But so we got all the doors in, other than some of the closet doors. In fact, all the closet doors are undone. And I don't know if the last video I did, I showed you guys the cabinets. And of course, Ed helped me with this. We hung these cabinets and they are looking really, really good. Again, I think that the colors that we chose really work well with the cabinet colors. And we had our good friend Mark June come down. He helped me with that because the farmhouse sink, man, I was a little bit scared about cutting the cabinet because I've never done that before. So he had kind of assisted with that and looks pretty good. It just needs to be, caulked and it's pretty much set in place, But we've got the countertops coming. So quick story on that. So we went to Lowe's, got priced out for, and by the way, we got all our cabinets at Lowe's, but we priced out just some regular old cheap countertops, the laminate stuff. And then the girl there at Lowe's said that, there was only like a $300 difference between the laminate and the granite. So we checked out the granite. It was going to be, I think, about $3,600 installed. And, instead of just going for that, we decided to go ahead and do a little bit of price shopping. Caleb Yon, our general contractor, recommended these people down in Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. I think it's like Granite Creations or something like that. I'll have to put the name in the video here, but they priced out granite countertops for about $1,000 less than Lowe's. So we ended up going with them, and it will be here next week. And this is the color that we're going to go with. So I think it'll go pretty well. As you can see, the concrete floors, nothing done to them yet. Because they're still kind of a mess. Everything's really dusty in here. But we're still debating what we're going to do with that. We actually have a package of acid stain outside that I kind of pulled the trigger on a little bit too early, that arrived today. But I don't know if we're going to do the acid stain, to be honest. Still debating. We might just do some type of epoxy because I like the natural look of the concrete. With everything else we've got in here. So we might just be doing, cleaning it up and doing some epoxy, but I still haven't decided. I have no experience with any of that. But yeah, that's the kitchen area. It's coming along. Again, a door, expertly placed door. hung door. This room really hasn't changed all that much other than the doors. Look at that. Gosh, man, I'm good at hanging doors. The bathroom here, got a toilet, got the shower and the bathtub installed. Jamie Dorn and his company has been doing great with the drywall. I ended up installing this vanity with Ed. We got water, we got hot water. Pretty easy. I bought the cheapest vanity I possibly could for the downstairs bathroom because that one's my bathroom. But this right here was the project today. So I know that they're not perfect. Like you can see some seams and stuff like that. We're going to end up carpeting the stairs, but turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Of course, we've got the banister and the railings we got to put up. So we got some work to do on the stairs, but this was the project today to put all those rises and runs on there. And I think it turned out pretty good. Pretty solid. I like it. All right, going upstairs. All right, we got a lot of pine in here. That's what everybody says when they come in here, right? I'm a big pine fan. Like the knotty pine is my kind of deal. So we had some friends, of course, help with the ceiling. I got up to about here and finally just gave up doing it by myself. And so just waited until we had some friends over, and Mike and Liz helped with that. So big thank you to them too. But yeah, it's going to be pretty woodsy in my office, which is exactly how I like it. I cannot wait to be editing videos and doing office work with a nice view, feeding some turkey and some deer out there. That'll be nice. Another door. Man, I'm good. All right, so here in the bedroom, the ceiling, of course, is new. It turned out really good. So we ended up doing this board right here is actually flat, so it's facing flat, down. It's parallel with the floor here, and so we just ripped it at an angle to be able to put on the top there, because you wouldn't be able to tell now, but we kind of had an uneven gap at the peak there, and that's how we fixed it. So it actually looks pretty good. It turned out great. And that'll all be storage. We're going to end up putting some trim right here to cover up these boards. But that's all going to be open and storage, and I think it'll work out great. Be a great place for all the baby totes, because we've got totes upon totes of baby stuff. And one thing I've learned about babies is that they go through different generations of clothing pretty quickly. You got the 1 through 3 months, and then 3 months through 6. We got a ton of clothes. But anyway, so here's the bathroom, master bathroom. Again, it's a smaller bathroom than what we originally designed, but that was because we didn't know we were having a baby. So we made her room bigger and kind of scrunched together the bathroom. But Katie's got her nice soaking tub with a nice view. Ed and Sarah did a wonderful job with the subway tile. We all helped a little bit, but they did the bulk of the work. And then the tile on the floor looks great. Everything looks great. And of course, the Marlowe brothers, Jay and Brandon, thank you so much. The paint looks great. I got to install that little partition there, that glass wall there for Katie. But yeah, pretty standard. I put the toilet in. Pretty proud of all the things that I've learned how to do in this project. Katie's closet, very green. And the baby's room, not much has changed in here. I've got to put that vanity in Katie's bathroom soon, but yeah, nothing crazy in here. But anyways, guys, that is pretty much it right now. One thing I've figured out is that you tend to focus on all the big things, the big chunks of the project early on, and then by the time you get towards the end, you get kind of blindsided by all the little fit and finishes, the trim work and all that stuff. So even though we're about a month from being able to move in, I think, there's still a ton to do. You know, the big projects would have to be doing the concrete, however we decided to finish the concrete. Of course, we got the people coming in for the carpet and just overall the trim work too. And we're also going to be screening in the porch here, but that won't happen until April. The guy that we hired for that doesn't show up until April. Oh, one last little project I did today. So I don't know if this is going to work with the screen here, because if it's real windy, I don't want it touching the screen. But I ended up putting this on a little pulley system that I can lower from downstairs. Got a cleat on the post down there, and you can just raise and lower that. But that'll be kind of cool. Bring us some birds. I don't know, man. I was just thinking about it while I was at Lowe's, so just slap that together. But anyways, guys, I need to give a big shout out to everybody that has helped with this project so far. You know, Ed Mangold, he's been so crazy important during this whole process, planning this out and helping me with it. You know, I just couldn't have done it without him. So big shout out to him, all the subcontractors, all the friends that have helped out with the project, Caleb Yan, who's our GC, and also Summertown Metals. If you guys haven't checked out Summertown Metals and you're interested in like a garage like what I've got, something fancier either, or something like this Barndominium, they're the ones that I got both the garage and the Barndominium, the materials packet for it, and they're a breeze to work with. They're super awesome. Their prices are great, and you can see a lot of the things that they all the projects that they've done in the past and that they offer no hassle pricing on. So check out summertownmetals.com. They've been awesome. But anyways, guys, if you have any questions, drop a comment below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'm going to see you out on the water as soon as I'm finished with this project.